Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. So on today's video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you how to create butterfly bangs with thinning shears. So a really easy way to do it. First of all, we've just got to section off the mannequin head. You'd section off your hair that you're working on. So we're going to put in the shape for the fringe and where we're going to work from and to. I'm going to go quite deep. I'll show you once I've sectioned out. I'm going to go quite deep into there because I want them to be sitting out and really sort of flowing and sweeping across. But where I'm going to be working to is just the corner of the eyebrow. I think that's a great point to aim for when putting in a fringe at the beginning. You can always add more, but you can never sort of take away or add less hair that you've cut. So I think that's just a really great place to work from because it's very symmetrical and balanced with the head. So we'll just section that out there. Eyebrow, so just going to clip it out of the way like so. So just pop her head down so you can see. So where we've come from, if you imagine you put this on a client's head, on the flat point of the front of their head, just as it starts to curve away from the comb, I'll show you, like that, the head starts to curve away from the comb, that's where we've sectioned to. We've taken that front section of hair for a fringe. We're going to grab our thinning shears or soft cut scissors. Just need a little bit less hair there. It looked a little bit too much on this side. That's better. So what we want to do is in one section, we want to be working right on that middle point. Get her nice and straight. So this hair here falls over the nose. We just need to add a little bit more through there. And we just want to, with our fingers, where we want the shortest piece to go. But the reason we're using thinners is we're going to maintain this length. Take a little bit off, but maintain most of it. So we'll lift the hair up 45 degrees from the head, and then we're going to come in and pull away. Pull our fingers up a little bit more and pull away. Fingers up a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, and then just quicken up as you get to the end. And it gives you this beautiful sort of texture of hair, free flowing, something you can get your fingers and thumbs and start to manipulate. So we want to get our edges now, and we want to push those over into that middle where we just cut that section from, so the nose to there. And we want to get our fingers roughly the same place where we were when we cut that middle bit. So there. And then out, fingers up, out, fingers up, fingers up. And then as we get to the ends, we just quicken up. But just so I can show you. So there to longer, but it's just beautiful, just softness in there. Right. Now this side. Again, I'm going to pull over, comb on the nose, so I know where I'm working. There, in and out. Move our fingers up slightly. And as we get to the end, we just pull our fingers away slowly, a bit like scissor over comb, where we're comb slow, scissors fast. Same as that. Our fingers are slow, and our scissors are faster. But do you know what I mean by fingers and thumbs? And we've got these short pieces in there now. And butterfly bangs is just creating sort of like wings. But there. Let's pull this down so you can see. But it just gives a bob a bit more life. A lot more texture. But similar to what I did on my last video with this bob, you can check it here. Great texture in the hair, similar to the fringe. I got these and carved out to create a bit more texture, a bit more lived in, also removing bulk, making the hair easier to manage. Just really, really easy hacks that you can give your clients just to help them. Let's get her straightened up. But look how floaty that fringe is. Just so you can see how loose it all is down here. Still got that density through there as we'd expect. But fingers and thumbs, it just stays there. And that's because it's like we're sort of back combing it a little bit, but we've got the texture built into the hair from the technique that we did. Again, fingers and thumbs, just stays there. And just adds a bit more to just I don't want to say bog standard bob, but a classic bob. That's what we'll use. Classic bob. Let's get like that. Inside. Look at how much that opens up the face as well, rather than having that all down the side. I think it just looks super cool. So putting butterfly bangs into a bob is something just to refresh a client. If a client comes into the salon and says, "Oh, I'm a bit, I don't know if I want a bob anymore," well, talk to them about, "Oh, well, what do you like?" "I really like my bob, but I want something a bit different." "Have you ever thought of these?" Like that. Look at that. It just makes it, adds a bit more texture around the face, opens it all up, just gives a really nice silhouette, and super quick for you. Remember, middle, out, over, out, over, out, and it gives you that beautiful texture. So I hope that video will help you in the salon. I hope it will help you with your hair. And until next time, I'll see you on the next video.